Hitting a baseball is a hard thing to do, but the Bears received some pointers in practice today from White Sox hitting coach Frank Menechino.
Well, I just wanted to give them a heads up on what I do, stuff that goes on in the big leagues and stuff that we do in the minor leagues and just in pro ball in general, and basically let these guys know that the coaches here know what they're doing. You know, Catalanotto, Jimmy, they know what they're doing. They're sending the right message, and that these guys should really trust them. And basically just to show them the difference between college and pro ball is not that much. You know, the game of baseball is really not going to change that much.
Menechino spent 7 years playing in the major leagues, including a stint with the Toronto Blue Jays, where he was teammates with Frank Catalanotto.
He's a hitting coach in the big leagues with the Chicago White Sox. Now he's been with the Yankees, he's been with the Marlins, and he knows so much about hitting that, and he's a good friend of mine. So I asked him to come down. He was nice enough to come down, and it worked out great. The kids loved it.
And a lot of Menechino's hitting philosophies coincide with what the coaching staff teaches the players every day.
It's almost spot on. I mean, maybe a couple other little tidbits that he's learned throughout the years, but they have the same philosophy, the same approach, and them being together for so many years, it shows what they learned and how to be successful.
It's the same, but he puts it in different words, different perspectives, so I can get it from two different voices. I can get it from him, I can get it from Frank, get it from Jimmy, any coach,
We want that consistent theme when it comes to the mechanics and the approach. And I know that, Frank Menechino, being around him for so long and being friends with him, I know that he shares the same philosophy of hitting. So it was good to have him come down and reiterate.
And even though they're only in college, Menechino was impressed with what he saw in the batting cage.
They were way ahead of the curve as far as stuff that I wanted to say they understood. And they know they just have to go out and do it. You got to practice the right way. And these guys really, surprised me a little bit. They know what they're doing.
And while the Bears were in practice today, the ECC announced that Tech is the unanimous selection to win the conference this season. Reporting from Syosset, I'm John PIRSOS.